All righty, real estate ninjas. I have an exciting training for you guys today. I'm going to try to be quick, but I don't know. This video might be long, so chill with me. But I want to share something with you that you could be literally doing today and using it to share across multiple platforms. You could share it on social media, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, any Facebook groups that you join. And by the way, I highly recommend if you're a real estate agent or any business, you should be joining buy-sell groups within 30 to 50 miles of your current location. And you should be joining them if they have at least 5,000 or more members. Quick note though, if you go ahead and start joining Facebook buy-sell groups for the purpose of marketing, not spamming, only join no more than 7 to 10 max a day. If you start trying to join a bunch of them in one day, you could run afoul of Facebook and they could think that you're spamming and they could put you in like a small timeout. So only join a couple a day, 7. I would say 7 a day, and that's perfect. I would do that for a solid week until you're a part of, between 30 and 50 of these groups. And you're going to find some of these groups that have like 30 and 50,000 members, right? So anyway, back to what I want to teach on today. This strategy, you can cross-post on multiple sites. You can use it on email marketing, text marketing. You can use it on direct mail. And you guys that follow me know I love direct mail. So you can use this on all of your direct mail. So what am I talking about? I'm talking about using a QR code where you redirect the client to any site you want. And you make sure that you put this predominantly on your advertising. So I'm going to walk you through how we use the QR codes today on all of our print and all of our digital advertising, and why I think every agent should be doing this at least once a week. And when you see how easy it is, you'll be like, oh my God, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take you over to Canva right now to show you how to do a quick creation for a QR code. And from there, we'll share with you what you should be doing with this type of marketing. So again, using digital and print advertising with the QR code, where all the people have to do is scan it with their phone and take them to any website you want. So let's go ahead and take a look at Canva. So I use Canva Pro, and guys, it's very inexpensive. For those of you that follow my YouTube channel, a lot of my YouTube thumbnails I create in Canva. It's very simple to do. And you can do video, you can do PowerPoint presentations. They call it something else, but man, it's just a great site. I pay a couple dollars a month, like $5, $6, $7 a month. Well worth it. So for this process, let's go ahead and let me show you one that I just did the other day. There's one right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a design, and I'm going to search. I'm just going to type in FB for Facebook, and I'm looking for a Facebook post. So it's already going to give me the dimensions for this post, right? So let's just say I want to do an ad geared towards home evaluation or anything. It doesn't matter, right? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go to photos because I am a pro member. I'm going to hit pro. I'm going to apply the filters, and I'm just going to put in house. And let's see what kind of photos I get back from them. I'm looking for a background, right? Love this one. Like this one's kind of more in tune with the market. So let's go and make this a background image on this Facebook post. And now I'm going to go ahead and get this a little less transparent. There we go. I like that. And now what we're going to do is we're going to add some text. So on this example, let's go ahead and add want to see how much you can profit if you sold your home? Question mark. Now, I'm going to go ahead and move this up to here. And now I'm going to do a couple of things, guys, because I want the people to be able to see this. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to change the font. I don't like that font. And I'm going to go to this. I like that one. And then I'm going to change the color. And let's do something in the yellow family and see what that looks like. Okay, I don't like that. I want it to stand out. So we're going to go back to black. Oh, let's go to default. There we go. Okay, I like that. There we go, right? So here's where the magic starts. On Canva, if I scroll down to the bottom and click the three dots, it's going to give me this QR code generator. Now, guys, watch this. You guys that are watching me, most of you should know what a QR code is, but basically, if you have a cell phone, you scan that code. You basically put your phone on photo and you hover over that QR code, and it will ask you if you want to go to the site that QR code is directing you to. It's the coolest thing in the world. So I'm going to go ahead and click QR code. Now, it's asking me, where do I want to send guests to, right? So I'm going to show you a couple examples of what you can do. You can send them anywhere you want. You can send them to, let's say you're trying to get people to like your Facebook page. Send them to the area on your Facebook page where it prompts them to like your page. Let's say you want to send them to a home evaluation page. Just go and find your home evaluation page and send them to it. If you want to send them to a video that you created on YouTube, send them to it. So in this example, I've got a couple things I'm going to show you. Here is a page a dummy page I created inside of KVcore. This is something we get at eXp Realty, and it's an example page of what you can use, right? So here's on KVcore, this is where you would place your offer. So when you're doing the marketing for this particular feature, when you're trying to come up with your marketing angle, what it is your message to market, you can put a page like this and redirect them to it. And what I love about it is I can put a video right here. So, if they wanted to, when they go over here and they click this QR code and I send them here, this video could be, hey, listen, my name is so-and-so. Thank you for clicking. I'm going to be brief. If you want to find out how you can save tens of thousands of dollars here's my offer. Look below the video, leave me your information, and I will send you information on what you can do, right? Or, hey, if you're thinking of listing your home and you want to see how you can do that, how you can get an instant offer, go ahead and leave me your information below. Hey, if you're thinking about selling your home, would you like to know how much profit you can make? Hey, if you're thinking about buying, would you like to know about some possible zero down finance options in our area, right? Whatever your offer is can be in that video, and you're going to drive them down here. Now, when they say see it now, if they put their email and cell phone, guys, you can call and text them. Even if they're on the DNC list, here you go. They've given you permission. See, if you enter your cell, we promised only send. So, guys, that's how you do it right there. And I can take this right here, copy it, come back to Canva, put the URL in there, and I'll generate the code. Now, there it is right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, probably something like that. Then I'm going to go back to photos. And let's get rid of this. And you see this little guy right here? So I'm going to move this QR code to here. I've already got this one, so I'm going to go ahead and bring this down. Right? There we go. And then I'm going to go to uploads. I think I should have an arrow on here. Let's see. If not, I'll find one. Okay, I don't. So let's go ahead and go to upload. Let's go to device. So here's where I want to put, let me see if I can find it. Let's use that one. So there we go. And what I'll do is I'll go like this. And I'll go like this, maybe like this. Right? Make it a little smaller. Make it a little smaller. Turn it just a hair. And then probably what I'll do is I will, I'll leave it like that. So there we go, guys. There is an example of how you can use Canva to create a marketing piece that you can use on a Facebook post. So all I need to do is I can publish it directly to Facebook. I can download it to my computer and publish it to whatever site I want. And remember back at the beginning of the video, I told you you could use this to cross-post on multiple social media sites. Well, if you download this to your computer, you can. No, here's the really cool thing. And let me get back to me. All right. So what's really cool, guys, is if somebody takes their cell phone and they go over here to that QR code, right? And they scan it, it's going to open up on their phone. Matter of fact, let me do it and I'll bring it over to you and I'll show it to you. I'm going to open up my photo. Okay. It asked me if I want to open to kwtherealtor.com. And so it did. And looky there. Here we go. Right there, guys. Just by scanning that, there is the page I created. And now if they leave me their information, I can do multiple things. I can email them. I can do email videos to them with offers. I can do text messages to them. And, if you're worried about whether or not you have their name, so let's say you have a drip campaign set up. You can just call them thank you as their name, right? So every time they get a message from you, it'll come, and you want to do the where you can actually put their name in it automatically. Use the thank you, comma, right? It doesn't matter. If you do your job right and you do enough of these and you get enough people responding, you're going to get information from them. See, this whole strategy isn't designed for you to do one of these and get an automatic listing appointment. This is something you can do to start to brand yourself, to show people that you're different, that you're digitally savvy, and that you have multiple opportunities for clients to reach out to you and for you to get their information. So I was talking about how you could do this also on digital. Those of you that follow me, I do a lot of postcards, right? I try to do things that are different. I get a lot of postcards sent to me from real estate agents here at my house, and they're just junk. Hey, call or text me, which I do the same thing, but they're all basically the same. If you want your valuation, go to this website. If you want, whatever. I got one the other day that was a killer card, had that QR code. I scanned it, sent me right to his website. So that's what got me thinking about this. So here's an example of one of the things you can be doing. Let me go here, make it a little bit bigger. And here is a card that I use currently. Right now, this is a postcard, a 4x6 that I can geofarm to any neighborhood. But what I wanted to show you was if they hit if they click on that QR code, and let me go ahead and do it, and I'll show you what it looks like on the screen. If they get this postcard and they go to, it's going to open up this page right here. Okay, let me go back to me. There's my home evaluation page. Just by going on that QR code, it sends them right to it. So again, back to the postcard. When this postcard gets delivered to that client, it's gonna say, Tim, houses in your neighborhood are in high demand. If you sold your home, would you like to see how much profit you could put in your hand? It's got the cell phone, it's got the arrow, and it says check your home's value. Simply by clicking on that QR code, it goes right to my home evaluation page. If they fill that out, I'll have all their information. The back of the card, which is also important in real estate, has my branding for my brokerage. It's got my contact name. It's got my Real Estate Ninja branding. It's got my phone number, my email address, right? And by the way, another marketing tip, pay. And if you don't know how to do it, just YouTube, how to get a .com email. I use Google to do it, but make sure your email signature doesn't say at Yahoo or at Gmail. Do something that's branded to you .com. It's so much more professional. But anyway, I digress. So the back of the card, I am not only Lake County's Ninja Realtor, I live in this. So guys, this card's going out to my neighborhood, right? I'm geofarming my neighborhood. Why? Because I'm tired of driving through and seeing another broker's for sale sign. The reason that happens is my neighbors don't know that I sell real estate. So I have to become predominant. This is how I do it. So here it is. I live in the neighborhood. Call or text me for a list of homes that recently sold near yours. Get an all cash offer or see how our 1% variable listing program, that's not a 1% listing, it's a 1% variable. Not going to share with you what that offer is. If that's something of interest to you, just message me and we will discuss that. But anyway, here's my offers. And so there's the card, guys, right there. This card going out. Now, let me just tell you, because we're talking about QR codes and Canva, let me just digress a second. This card in my neighborhood, if I were to pull a list of all the addresses, there's over 3,500. When 98% of everybody or 99% of everybody in my neighborhood are not selling in the next 12 months, right? People that just bought their home, people that are renting, people that have been in there less than 7 years, typically and statistically are not buying a home right now. So what I do is I have softwares that will go in to my neighborhood and pull a list of everybody that's been living in their home for at least 7 years, 700 credit score, that makes $65K or higher a year. Why am I going after that demographic? Number one, they've lived in the home long enough that statistically, according to NAR, they're probably going to buy another home in the next 12 months. Number two, in this seller's market, they're probably going to buy another home. So I'm only going to market to people that can get a mortgage. And number three, I'm looking at people that make enough income that it makes sense to sell their home and they can get a mortgage. Now, if you could send a card to 3,500 people, it's going to cost you a lot of money. What if you could send this card right there to just 285 people that the software finds that are statistically in your market, and you could do that every month for about $100? Well, that's what we do. So and if you want to find out more information, drop a comment below and say, tell me more about your postcards, and I will share a video with you. But anyway, there's the QR code. There's the prompt for them to hit it. And guys, again, you can send them to a landing page. Right here, you can send them to a card. Now, if you're a realtor without a landing page creator, I use a company also called Loom. They have a free version and a $5 a month version, right? And so I can create a video and upload it to Loom, and look what they give me right here, a link. So if I go over here to Loom and put that link in, there it is. So for those of you that are like, oh, how am I going to get this link that you're talking about, Kelly? Well, you can go to Loom and create your own. If you have a home evaluation page that you get from your broker or whatever they give you, use that. If you want to create a YouTube video about your offer, use that. So guys, there are many ways for you to get to a clickable link. But again, inside of Canva, they give you all of these tools, and it's so inexpensive. So what should you be doing? Go ahead and start playing around with creating some really cool advertising pieces. Upload whatever your marketing angle is for that day or that week. Upload some really cool, relevant pictures from inside of Canva. They're free if you're a pro member. You can use them. Create your QR code, put it directly on the car, and then give them a call to action to that QR code with your message, and start cross-posting it. Guys, what an incredible way for you guys to start ramping up your marketing. Now, is this going to get you 10 closings a month? Probably not. Will this get you 1 or 2 in the next 30 to 90 days? Statistically, probably, right? So be using things like this in your marketing to enhance not only the probability for you to get more deals, but also so you can stand out. How many realtors do you follow on Facebook using something like this? Why don't you be the first in your area? All right, as always, if you have not, smash that like button. It helps me out with YouTube, gives my algorithms a juice, a boost, and helps my videos show up higher. Make sure if you haven't hit the bell, if you've subscribed, do that. Be notified when I go live. And if you haven't, if this is your first time, hit the subscribe, the like, and the bell. You'll be doing me a favor, and you'll be updated on future marketing videos. All right, leave me some comments below. Tell me what you think, and I will see you on the next video. Have a fantastic day.